Hello and welcome to this macro tutorial video, where I'll be covering how to create OCR macros. OCR stands for Optical Character Recognition, meaning our macro will be able to see the screen and act accordingly. So these macros are unbreakable and faster than human input, with zero delays involved. Okay, so what's the plan here? I'm going to create an OCR macro for farming chronicle matches in the game Inazuma 11 Victory Road. The grind in this game is absurd, so I figured it would make a great candidate for a video tutorial like this one. You can utilize what you will learn here for any other game or anything else really, and you do not need any programming knowledge for this. What you will need, however, is this incredible application right here called Macro Recorder. The link will be in the description. This video is not sponsored, by the way. Okay, so after installing, open the app and you will see a screen that looks just like this. Click record a new macro. Now I'll switch to the games window, then back to the application. I will now stop recording by clicking the stop button. As you can see, the actions recorded here are in order. Okay. Now, none of the recorded actions here are actually needed, so I'm going ahead and going to delete all of them and keep the window change. The window change to Inazuma 11, okay? Delete. Okay. We will be working with OCR, so not a traditional macro, so we won't be using the record functionality in this video at all. Now, the first thing that I like to do when creating an OCR macro is to create an infinite OCR loop, where the program will keep scanning the screen forever. First, I'll create a wait command with a value of 0. Wait 0. Okay. I will give it a label to mark the start of our infinite loop. I'll call it OCR. Obviously, this action does absolutely nothing. Next, I'll create a goto action and select the OCR label. Go to action right here and select the OCR label. Our infinite loop is now complete. The action with the OCR label starts, then the goto action, which brings us back to the OCR action. Everything that we place between these two actions are going to run infinitely. We're going to sandwich all of our OCR actions between these two. Okay, let's create our first OCR action. I will head back to the game. Okay, this is a screen that appears after completing a chronicle match. So I'm going to start from here. Now, what do we need to click when we are here? We want to press enter to open this menu. So I'll switch back to the program and create the enter action. Obviously, I'm going to create the enter action outside the infinite loop because we don't want to press enter infinitely. Enter. Okay. I will give the enter action a label to be able to call it with OCR actions going forward. I will call it enter. Okay, now I will insert a goto action that is back to the infinite OCR loop after the button press. Go to OCR, okay, like so. Excuse me, I have a bad cold. Okay, now I'll switch back to the game and look for text that's exclusive to this screen right here. Team list and hit to current route are good examples of this. So I'll head back to the application and create our first OCR action inside this infinite loop. Okay, go to image OCR, find text. I will type team. The shorter the word, the better. OCR is more consistent with shorter text. Okay. Okay, I will click optimize for single characters or short text. Define the search area of text, area of desktop, I mean, and then define. I will select the respective text, in this case team, from the screen, like so, and I will test. And looks like it's working. I will press text a few more times to see if it's consistent, and it looks like it is. I will disable the mouse action, and we're on this screen. We want to press enter, right? So I'm going, if the text is found, go to enter. If the text is not found, go to the next action and make sure that the timer here is 0 seconds. Okay. Also, the language of the text, make sure that it matches the language of the game and the language of the text you're looking for, of course. Okay. And press OK. I'll go back to the game, point my cursor to the mission that we're going for. I will go back to the application and press play. And looks like it's working. Next step is this menu. Let's look for text that's exclusive to this screen. It's save. Oh, and before that, what are we going to do in this screen exactly? We're going to press W then enter. So let's create that action sequence. Obviously, we're going to create the action sequence outside the infinite loop, okay? W enter. And do not forget to add the goto action that goes back to the infinite loop after our sequence, and labeling our sequence. Okay, I will label it W plus enter. Also, a good practice when creating an action sequence like this is to add a small delay between the button presses so that the game will be able to register the input. Okay, so I'll give a wait value of 250 milliseconds here, and the wait value of 250 milliseconds here, and our action sequence is now complete. Okay, now let's create the OCR action inside the infinite loop. The order, by the way, the order does not matter. Inside the infinite loop, the order does not matter. Find text OCR. We said the word should be save, English, area of desktop, optimize for single character short text, define. Oh, we left the menu. Let's go back. Define and select save. Let's test. It's working. Test a few more times to make sure that's consistent. Looks like it is. Disable mouse action. If the text is found, we should press W then enter. If the text is not found, we should go to the next action with a delay of 0 seconds. And of course, it should be inside the infinite loop. Let's test this out. Oh, I keep pressing wrong the buttons. Okay. Play. Looks like it's working. Okay, so the next step is start match, and yes. So, and they're both enter. So let's do that. Let's create two more OCR actions. Start match. So the exclusive word here is start. English, area of desktop, optimize for single character or short text. Define, select the start, test a few times. It's consistent. Disable mouse action. If the text is found, we should press enter. If the text is not found, we should go to the next action with a delay of 0 seconds. And it's inside the infinite loop. Let's create the second action while we're here. Start match, yes. Okay. Find text, yes. Language English, area of desktop, optimize for single characters or short text. Define the yes. Okay, the window is covering this the yes, so I'll move it here. Click define. Select the yes. Test a few times. It's working consistently. Disable the mouse action. We should press enter. If the text is not found, go to the next action with a delay of 0 seconds. Okay, so let's go back all the way. Okay, never mind. It should work. We will go for a second pass anyways. Okay, here's the press. Let's create an OCR for this. Press, area of desktop, optimize for single character short text. Define the press. Test a few times. It's working. We should press enter. Disable mouse action. If the text is not found, go to the next action with a delay of 0 seconds. Inside the infinite loop. Play. It's working. Okay, in this menu, the exclusive text should be the formation set. Okay, so find text. I will say set. English, area of desktop, optimize for single character or short text. Define the word set. Test a few times. The smaller the area, by the way, the more consistent it is. So make sure that the area is very small. Test a few more times. It's working, it's consistent. Disable mouse action. We should press enter here. If the text is not found, go to the next action with a zero delay, 0 second delay, inside the infinite loop. Play. It's working. The players are making their grand entrance. Okay, so that's another screen. The exclusive text here should be next. So let's do that. Go to the application, find text, next, English, area of desktop, optimize for single character short text. Define the text. Test a few times for consistency. It's consistent. Disable the mouse action. We should press enter here. If the text is not found, a delay of 0 seconds, and go to the next action. Again, the order does not matter. Play. It's working. Now there's the kickoff. And it's a left click. So I'm going to add the left click action. We don't have one here. We only have enter and ww enter. So I'm going to add a new action, left click. The position of the click does not matter. I will give it a label, left click, and of course the go-to label OCR. Okay, now I'll create the OCR action. The exclusive text should be kick. Area of desktop, optimize for single characters or short text. Define, select the kick. Test a few times for consistency. It's consistent. Disable the mouse action. We should left click here. If the text is not found, we should go to next with a wait time of 0 seconds. Play to see if it's working. It's working. Now commander mode. I will go ahead and create the new action. Say you with OCR, and of course don't forget to give it the label and create the OCR action. Commander English, area of desktop, optimize for single characters or short text, and I will wait for the commander text to appear and then select define. Here it is. Test. It's working. Test again. Oh, it disappeared. I am waiting. Now test again. It's working. It's working. It's working. It's working. It's consistent. Disable the mouse action, and here, and in order to enable the commander mode, we should press U. If the existence is found, again, next with a 0 second delay. OK, order does not matter, let's click play. And it enabled commander mode, as you can see. This is a temporary screen, so we don't have to add a macro here. Okay, the macro clicked formation set automatically because it's identical to the previous screen. Okay, so the match ended. That's another temporary screen. We don't have to look for that. Okay, so here is the experience screen with the exclusive text next. Okay, so let's create an OCR for that. Another OCR action with the text next, English, area of desktop, optimized for single characters, short text, define. Then next, test a few times for consistency. It's working. Disable the mouse action. We should press enter here. If the text is not found, we should go to the next action with a wait time of 0 seconds. Inside, again, inside the infinite loop. Now click play and test this out. The macro should be done. The macro is done. So let's see. Yup, it's going for the next match automatically. I'm not pressing anything, of course. And that's it. That's the macro. It will never break. It presses immediately as soon as the page, as the screen finishes loading. And yeah, let's make a small upgrade to our macro so that we can use it to farm free matches as well. After every field match, this screen appears, so we're going to start from here. Okay, let's create our OCR action right away. The word free, area of desktop, optimize for single characters or short text. Move the window over here, click define, select the text, test a few times, disable the mouse action. We should click enter here, press enter. If the text is not found, we should go to the next action. Okay, now let's test this. Play, it's working. Now this screen, we have a few candidate text. Change active team, full name, no, change active team, I guess. So I'm going to pick the word active and create a new OCR action. Active, English, area of desktop, optimize for single characters or short text. Define the word active, test a few times. It is working. Disable mouse action. We should click enter. We should go to the next action if the text is not found with a delay of 0 seconds. Test. It's working. Okay, now this menu here is a bit tricky. It has all of the text is stylized, so it can be harder to detect. But to start off, we're going to create the sequence of actions, W enter. Let's do that. W enter with OCR at the end. Give it a label W plus enter. And of course, add a small delay so that the game can register the input. Now our action sequence is complete. Now let's create our OCR action. Find text. Well, this is a bit tricky, so I guess I will pick zone. In all capital case like this. English, area of desktop, optimize for single character or short text. Define here. Test. Text is not found. So I might have to use this option here, optimize contrast and sharpness. And looks like it's working now. Only activate this if you really need to, for cases like this, okay? Because it's pretty heavy. Okay, now mouse action, remove this. Go to we should W plus enter, and then next action if the text is not found. And now press OK. And let's test this. Looks like it's working. Okay, so that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I would appreciate all the feedback in the comments below. See you guys later.